Welcome back. My name is Maxim from Momoyoga, and today we'll be having a look at how we can create our first event with Momoyoga. Think of retreats, gatherings, workshops. Through the events feature, we are able to simplify the booking process for yogis, allowing them to have a simplified booking experience, as well as we're able to highlight this event on our page. To get started, we're going to go and head over to our Momoyoga environment, and we're going to click on events. Here we're going to add our first event, and we're able to fill in some basic information such as a title, description, and we're able to add an image to the event and select the teacher who will host this event. Next up, we can select the start and end date as well as the start and end time, and we're able to select if this is an event which is in person or online. In the case of it being an online event, we're able to provide it with a link to where we're going to host this online event, such as Zoom. In case of giving a Zoom event, we can also fill in some additional information, such as if it requires a password to it. And this is also a very neat feature, which will send all of our yogis an automatic email before the event starts who book this event to remind them of the event with all the details that they need and the link. But for now, let's stick to an in-person event. For the in-person event, we can also optionally select a location or fill it in. And then now let's head over to the ticket types. We have three sort of ticket type options. We can allow free registrations, so basically tickets which doesn't cost anything. We can select a one ticket type if we just have one version of a ticket, or we can do multiple ticket types. In this case, we have different variants of tickets, such as, for example, an early bird ticket if you want to incentivize people to book early, or different tiered tickets, where the yogis will receive different perks if they buy a higher tiered one. Next up, we can also fill in the available total amount of slots or people which we can host to the event. This is of course optional if we can host an unlimited amount of people. Next up, we have one last thing which we're going to go over, and that's visibility, and that's about how this event shows up to your yogis. So we can choose to leave out the booking button. In this case, if we do this, this would indicate that's, for example, an open event, and we can specify that within the description, so people are able to drop in whenever they want. And in this case, we don't really have an indication of how many people will come by, but at least they don't need to scan their ticket for entry. Next up, we can also choose to leave this event hidden. In that case, we would need to send out a link to the event if people would want to book it. For example, if it's a private event or something which you're not offering to everyone within your yoga class environment and people of whom you know. And then the last option is send a reminder for this event. This will basically send a reminder to all of the yogis before the event starts about the event a day in advance. And that's everything in regards to creating your first event. And that was it for this tutorial. We hope you found it useful. Let us know what you think. And if you want to know more about Momoyoga, or if you have any other question, you can visit our help center. And if you enjoyed this video, we have many more videos like this covering a lot of different topics.